Oh, shit. I don't know how to rotate it. Oh, hey, we rotate it. There we go. Come on. Rotate, man. Well, I screwed it up. This is going to be a messed up live feed. Let me shut the TV off. I got into the Facebook there and lost track of time. So sorry. We'll get on my page here. Where's the comments? There they are. Oh, Dave Crable, Chad Isaac, Robert Kennedy, Billy Schmidt, Jeff Rhodes. What's up, guys? How is everybody tonight? I got me some whiskey. Man, you can really see my bald head. It's like tall. I don't like the camera this way. I wonder if I can change it. Can I change it? I got me. All right, I can read comments down here. Zuki 4x4, howdy, what's up, buddy? John Chafin. Hi, Jazzy. Matt Sexton. Chris Kaiser. Tom Val. Sexton's Excavating and Logging. Stevie Ray. Dirt Logging Dave. Jason Maycheck. Barry Hansen. Howdy, guys. Hopefully I'm not blinding you with my bald head. I don't know if I got a hat around here anywhere. The cowboy hat. Bringing it back. I got my Stalls Logging shirt on. Y'all see that? Stalls. Can you see it? Can you see it? Oh yeah. Stalls Logging. And we got the cowboy hat. Bringing it back. Cowboy hat and whiskey. Nothing like that on a Wednesday night. Forgot what day it was. Marshy. Zach Johnson, MSL. What's up, MSL? Is it dry down there? Is it hot? Oh, God, is it hot here? It was 73 degrees today. Thanks, Chris. Thank you. Where did I get my cutting machine? It came from Clearfield, Pennsylvania. I bought it from a fella who... They were a company that does directional boring. They bought that thing at a Ritchie Brothers auction, I believe. At least that's the tag on the keychain. And I did some research on the company. I think somebody commented in the video, actually. They knew the company, and they're a company in Virginia. They're owned by two women, I think, on the company. And they did a lot of site work. So this was used for like clearing right-of-ways. They used to do their own land clearing. So that was the gist of it. And from what I hear, they are a pretty good company. They take care of their equipment, keep things serviced and upkeep, and it shows in it. When will I get a chance to work on it? I have no idea. I don't. Things are kind of up in the air right now. It's kind of why I wanted to do live here. Let's see. Matt Teeple, what's up, buddy? Nice and chilly. It's hot here, man. It's probably coming your way. No, I have not used a cutter. I gotta reseal some stuff. Haven't had a chance. I'm done on the job I'm on, and I don't have another one to go to right now. So I've just got some oddball stuff to finish up. Little bits and pieces of like steep valleys and just crummy. Most of it's dozer work, cabling. It sucks. Almost rolled the 748 over today. Slid it over a hill, over a road I cut. It was a little narrower than I thought it was. So that was a butt pucker moment. Yeah, it's time to deer hunt. I saw the biggest buck I've ever seen in the woods archery hunt in my life yesterday morning, and I watched him for 45 minutes, and I could not get a shot. Oh, I wanted to puke. MSL, I can't come down right now, man. It's too much going on, like with the hunting, and then I got a lot of things I got to get taken care of. Yes, MSL, how is the house? Nathaniel Lee was picked up in Clearfield. That's from the guy. That's where the company, the Lineborn company was. He bought it at the Ritchie Brothers, who knows where. Probably the one in down Virginia or Maryland, wherever one that is. And he bought it, I think, for his brother. And then his brother got out of logging. So he's like, well, now what the hell am I going to do with it? I'm going to sell it to me is what he's going to do it. Let's see. Keith Smith, what's up, buddy? Oh, hunting for deer. Oh, yeah. 75 in North Dakota. Holy crap. Wow. I got a big one on trail cam. Hopefully shows up in the daytime. Can't we all hope? Ooh. 2 friends nailed killer bucks this year. Both over 200 pounds. Smaller 2 is 10 point. Nice. Nice. Got a big cow horn spike Monday. Nice. Okay. So that being said, we're back to looking for timber. And that is one, I can find timber. I can scale timber. I can tell you what's there. But when it comes to purchasing it, I suck. I would love to run with somebody. And this is hard to do with this because for someone to show you how to do this or help you with this is basically helping competition. Unless you've got somebody like from an area outside of where you are. Say someone comes like over a state away and shows you how to do it. But the funny thing is timber is so regional. Like the timber we cut here may be the same species, but like form classes and just even the types of stands are different from state to state. Like the stuff they're cutting down here in West Virginia is way taller, way taller than the stuff we cut up here because it's so steep and that stuff's down in the valleys reaching. And I've watched it be just from the top of the mountain to the bottom of the mountain. Down here you'll have, like 3 and 4 stick wood, where up in top you'll only have 1 stick and 2 stick wood. And by stick I mean 16-foot logs. And that's back to the Biltmore stick and stuff. Skidder Kev's in here. Stevie's in here. Stevie Ray. Western New York to bow hunt through the weekend. Nice. I think MLH is in the Adirondacks right now. He's chasing deer. So I need to learn. Keith says he'd shoot up his dozer seats. What do you got on your butt to make them seats so tasty? Stump Jumper is Strattonville area, Summersville, Strattonville. Only about an hour away from Clearfield. Woodcutter, Donald, what's up, buddy? Yeah, Chris, I look for that, unfortunately, to come to an end. Most of that stuff in the Allegheny National Forest is bid on by big lumber companies. We can't compete with big lumber company. When you have the company that mills the wood, buying the wood, that they're hard to compete with. Wait, I did something. Ah, shit. Vincent, Vincent Hairless, I accidentally hid your message and I don't know how to hide it, but I see it, buddy. All right, so a lot of people think you do splits down our ways, and a lot of them don't. In this area, because of, we'll call them bad eggs, people that have basically done landowners dirty, there's very little percentage work. pay as you go kind of thing. Very, very little. And I can't blame the people around here. Most of it is all you got to pay before. I mean, you just got to pay up front. I personally think that's the best way, but 50-50 go, you feel bad, you buy a piece of timber, like when it was good, get it under contract, and then you go cut it, and it's just the landowners aren't making what you told them when you bought it a year ago or got it under contract a year ago. You run a higher risk too if you pay up front. Same thing, you paid it with you pay it when stumpage was high, and then you're forced to cut it like now. And a lot of people lost their ass, and a lot of companies went under because of that. Chris, I wish. It doesn't seem like there's much of that going on here. Wow, wonder why they want the seat so bad. Chad, no, I just contract cut right now. I have run mills in the past, like small band mills, like wood misers and stuff. But no, I don't have like a sawmill and stuff. People buy the timber and they contract me to cut it. Sassafras, what's up? Keith Smith, roast beef or bear farts? I missed a couple comments. I'm getting there. Jason Jarvis. Thanks, buddy. We'll get some more, hopefully. I got another video I got to make up here tonight. Chuck Weingard, what's up, my man? Dirt Logging Dave. Where I'm from, prices... Man, where'd it go? Price for standing timber can vary on species. It's about 25 cents to 50 cents on a dollar. Yeah, it is. And the same here. We've done tracks where it's nothing but just junk. Garbage. You pay the landowner by the ton. It's X amount of dollars for this, X amount of dollars for that. Per ton, poof, out the door you go. But then you get into high dollar stuff, and you gotta, it's by the board foot. Unfortunately, the guy I cut for does not cut a lot of high dollar stuff. He cuts a lot of lower grade stuff with little bits of high dollar mixed in, which sucks. It doesn't have to be high dollar stuff. I just like stuff that's optimum timber for me. As a hand cutter, it's one guy working. For me, it is 16 to 24 inch stuff is perfect. I mean, perfect. The stuff that's smaller than that sucks because it takes you just as much work to drop that tree, walk out that tree, top that tree, go around, gather all them little bastards up and get them to the landing. I like it when you're putting about 3 to 4 trees in a skid, and that's all you can fit. You can tell I'm loaded down. A big skid for the skidders, 1,000 foot. It's hard to get unless the trees are long. It all depends on the terrain and the weather. Okay, Sextons. We're mainly cutting firewood and pulpwood at the moment. Pays better anymore nowadays. Yes, sir. Just sitting down a din-din. Very nice. Oh, God, buck. Yeah, I did. So, a little while ago, I did some stuff in the back of the house there. Needed a womanized 2x6. An 8-foot garbage womanized 2x6. Plantation, farm-grown trash. It was $11, $11.50 or something. So I figured out the board footage it would roughly be in that. And I figured out rough board footage, not finished. So it's 1.5 inches, so I figured they're milling it 1 3/4. Figured out roughly, and it's 5.5 wide, so let's say they milled it 6. And they come out to like $1. What the hell was that? It was like $1.89 or $1.59 a board foot for womanized trash. Them poor guys that cut down south they're not getting paid that. From what I hear from friends, they ain't making that kind of money. They don't get paid by the board foot. They're all by tonnage, but I'm sure their tonnage isn't that high. And that's a damn shame because someone's reaping the benefits here of that shortage that we had. And I can tell you it's not the logger. You familiar with? No, different person. With all the dying ash available, no. Dave, in our area, all the ash is too far gone. There's nothing you can do with it. It's punk. I seldom, I'll cut one or two down here and there for maybe firewood if they're sound enough. Most of the time, if I'm cutting one or shoving one over, it's because it's a danger. There's too much crap ready to fall out of it. I don't know about in Ohio. I know if you get over in Indiana, they still have some viable ash. New York still has it. The colder states, the further north, it seems like it slowed that bug a little bit. But our area is just wiped out. They're gone. Whole mountainsides. They died 3-4 years ago. They were gone. I have heard a lot of people buy by the acre, and that's a lot of times how I'll figure. You got to figure out roughly footage per acre. You go through and sample multiple acres when you're doing something huge. Smaller jobs, I'll mark every individual tree if the landowner wants it. But most of the time, I like to just go through, sample an acre here, sample an acre there, sample an acre there. Usually for every 20 acres, I'll sample 4. And that'll give me a good idea what's there. And then if there's high dollar stuff, at the time, say like hard maple's paying good or red oak's paying good, we'll go through and we'll individually mark the higher dollar stuff so we can kick that price up a little bit. Or not so much me, but the guys that buy it, MSL, do you want me to put something on the book for you like I did with the hard maple? I know there's guys looking for that stuff. They're willing to travel too. It's unfortunate, Mr. Dresky. That's a lot of things, not just logging. Nice. Yeah, that is. But it's not a really good paying job all the times. It can be. It's just tough because equipment's expensive, maintenance is expensive, insurance is the big one. Okay, so Marshy is going to send me contact, and I'm going to send it to Vincent. I'm sure there's something like that, but I don't know about anything. I don't know about it. Jason Jarvis, no, I've never operated a 540D or B. MSL, I believe, had one. You will have to ask him. Yeah, I will, I'll put something up there, man. How much do you think you have, MSL? Just like a load, 2 loads, what do you think? 3,000-4,000 feet, 10,000-12,000 feet? Most of the guys buying walnut, doesn't matter if it's veneer or what it is, they'll buy all of it. They'll come in and bid on all of it. Doesn't have to be just veneer, so let me know what you got. You can text me. I'll put it on here if you don't want to. Robert Nickel, how you doing from Indiana? Dave, that sounds awesome, man. I'd say, Jason, a 540D would do just fine for you. They're pretty stout machines. I've seen them run, but I've never ran one myself. There you go. Sexton's just answered the question. Dave. No, not Dave. Jason. Sassafras. They used to do that here, but it's it's everywhere. They kind of gave up on it. Moving it over the lines ain't gonna stop that shit. I mean, that's a bug. It's moving. It's a. I don't know how to describe it. It's just like a pandemic on the tree. It's just going to keep feeding until it runs out of food, and it either moves on to something else or dies off. I don't know how that's going to work. Mama Billo, how are you? How's Tori? All right, Junior, I'll put that on there. Steve sent me that video the other night. I think you had 2 dogs sleeping on you. No, a dog and a cat sleeping on you and 2 dogs next to you. There wasn't room for a mouse on that bed, on that couch. Mama, I gotta say, I screwed up by not taking one of them dogs. I just don't know how I'd have ever got her through the puppy years with as much as I'm away. Rockwood products. Why have I heard that? Rockwood. Tell me more, Matt. Good poplar does, I mean, it pays okay. It's got to be good, though. When I say good poplar, the real deal. 4-sided, clear log, you know, centered heart, real deal. Usually like 12s and 16 footers. There you go, Dave. Or there you go. Yeah, Dave. But you know, in poplars, you might have one mill that pays you really good for it, and you might have another mill that ain't gonna pay you shit, because it all depends on if they got a market for it. If they don't have nowhere to sell it, they're not gonna pay you good for it, because they usually end up cutting up into blocking. John Rock Pallet Mill. No. Where are they at? That sounds familiar. They're not up in like Geneva, Cochranton area, are they? I think I've heard of them. So, I got to come up with some timber. There is still timber left on this job, but most of it is that, you know, this job was high graded by a local grade mill. And that's just how they do it. I mean, it's whatever. That's most grade mills do that because they're not interested in blocking. And it's a mess. So there's a lot of unsafe stuff, not savvy for a hand cutter, that I won't get myself into. We're having a hard time logistics of it. I mean, there's skids I'm pulling right now, 1.5 miles. I pulled a load of wood today. It was walnut, that's why we did it. And I was 1.5 miles is how far the drag is. And it's just, God, is it far? You know, you're fueling skidders twice a day. And it's just, hey. You know, at what point you start burning fuel? We got to find another access point. Ooh, they have a mill down in Virginia, paying pretty decent. I got $450 for red oak, 10-foot 6-butt. That's not bad. You know, Keith, I'm seeing little. You know, you see little ash trees. They're fine. You know what I mean? The small stuff, like you said, 3 inches and down, they don't seem to really dick with that too much. So, and I see little ones, baby ones all over, some sprouting out of the stumps of the ones that got killed. So part of me is wondering, you know, if this damn bug just runs its course and dies off, hopefully these little ash make it through and then they grow back and it comes back. I remember cutting ash all the time. It made great firewood. I wish. The first job I ever cut with the guy I'm cutting with now, if I cut for now. First job I ever cut on, man, we cut some banging ash. I don't know if I got videos of that or not. I should. They're probably way back there. Yeah, I'd have to have video or 2 of it. But man, it was, you have to dig way back in the archives for them. But it was, I mean, some of that stuff was going for baseball bats, veneer. I mean, it was freaking beautiful. Nice 2x4 material. We were cutting out a black locust and white oak. Holy crap. Yeah, I bet you it'd be a bare pound of nails in that crap. Hopefully you did it before it dried out. Stem larger than 4 inches diameter in order for it to survive the winter. Okay, I get it. I see it. There it is. Didn't know that. Yeah, unfortunately, it is. And you wonder. So many people talk about this stuff, and the blight that killed the chestnut. Where did it come from? I mean, sometimes stuff just happens in life. There's nothing you can do. Everyone's talking about we're going to prevent this, we're going to prevent that. And I think as human beings, we are very ignorant to the fact that this planet's going to do what it wants to do. It's going to decide when it's had enough of the humans, doing whatever we're doing. It's going to decide enough when it's time to just start over like it has in the past, like with the dinosaurs and everything else. It's a pretty neat thing, our Earth we live on. That's just my opinion. All the white oak here into Georgia to Tennessee to make barrels. Yes, all the white oak we're cutting, if it's not a veneer log, if it's decent grade, it goes straight to the stave market. Pays decent, has dropped though. A lot of people cutting it. Wow, that's a big stuff. That's some big ash. Now MSL, like, have you been able to cut any of your? Are you cutting your hardwoods now? Yeah. You're right, Keith. Can't drive nails through locust or oak in most cases, but torque head screws go right through it. Nice. Chester County, PA. That's got to be east. It is east. I got some crud in my eye. My red oaks are going quick too. Drought and ice storms weaken them. And then the ants take over. Thank you, Donald. Deer 540, I'll give them a call. Deer 540, oh, there it is. Hold on, we missed a comment. I missed a couple comments. I got a pump for my 548E. Okay, I must have missed them. Yeah. And I noticed, like up northern PA, you can find a few here and there, but they got to be out in a timber stand by themselves. You can't have a patch of them. If they're by themselves, it's like the damn bug couldn't find them. One tree. Wood borers. Are you skiing down the mountain there, MSL? I can just see you come barreling over that with the old grapple skidder. If I come down and help, you're running the skidder. I ain't running that shit on them hills. And pucker my butt up, and you wouldn't be able to fit tissue paper between my cheeks. I'm drinking whiskey, so if you're wondering, that's what it is. Terry Williams, we have this crap called, oh, God. It'll come to me. I had a total brain fart. So there's a fungus, a blight that's killing the oaks. Not terribly, but and if so much as a root from one oak to the other touches, it'll get over there and it'll kill that one. And then we've got the ash borer hitting trees. Our hemlock is being killed off by the woolly algid. It's like I don't know what it is. Makes them punky and they just blow over. They break off. They don't die, but it makes the side of them punky and they rot and they break off. We have blue spruce is being killed. Not so much a big one we cut, but it's being killed by, it's called needle cast. All the blue spruce are dying. Sudden oak syndrome. No. Oak wilt. That's what it is. It's called oak wilt. Came to me. There it is. Aldreski hit it. Oak wilt travels through the roots. Oak wilt. It just took me a while. Why did it take so long? My brain, there's so much going on up here. I wish I could like put it on the screen to show you, because I'd never have to video anything ever again. You guys would laugh. Oh, you would laugh. For some reason, I don't find a lot of it too funny myself. But beech bark fungus, yes. The beech are dying from something here. I don't know what. And the problem is, so this is the big problem they're having. You see them doing stuff on a national forest when they go up and they cut all the beech down. They'll cut it all down. Because what's happening is this beech is coming up and it's choking the other stuff out. And it's little beech, because the big ones are dying off. They're getting this fungi and they just die. And they bunch beeches. It's hard. It's really hard when it's, green wood. But as soon as it starts to like rot or decay, it turns to punk, blow over, and then stump shots, root shots come up. And you just have little beech trees everywhere. And if you're a hunter, it sucks too, because beech trees don't lose their leaves until never. I swear they don't come off until the new ones sprout. And oh man. Sassafras, we'll see ya. Mama, no, it's not the whiskey. I haven't had that much. And I mixed it with lime juice, and then plus the ice is melting, so it's kind of a sissy drink though. Ah, man. MSL, you take care, buddy. Hit me a line if you want to bullshit. You Keith Smith, it's funny you say that. My first big scary moment cutting timber, I got whacked with an ash limb right across here. About a 2.5 incher. And it wasn't so much that it was dead, but ash is brittle. It's very, very brittle, especially when it's cold out. Eric Arbuckle, what's up? And I cut this, it was a beautiful tree. And I cut it down and it's falling, and I'm just like, look at that veneer tree go. Instead of stepping back away from it, I stood there like an idiot, got complacent. And I got whacked, come down. Man, it felt like somebody hit me in the shoulder with a ball bat. Down on the ground I went, popped back up, I'm okay. Well, the next day, like my arm hurt so bad. Ooh, that's how you learn. Usually always the best lessons learned are the ones learned the hard way. Oh, I can only imagine, man. I've been seeing posts to keep like a lookout for this spotted lanternfly thing, and if you see it, to smash it, kill it, or whatever. I have not seen it myself. You guys got a lot of nice ash up by you, Donald. So, People's cutting with a 718. I have a 720, but I'm sure his is a little newer than mine. Oh boy, I can only imagine, Eric. Wow, that's a heck of a tree to take to the shoulder. Whew. So, I just wanted to do a little live feed and talk to you guys, and I'm sick of watching the news because it's not, I don't watch the news, but it's like they force feed you crap. You go to a channel where there's not supposed to be news and something comes on and they jam crap down your throat. So, I think we'll shut this down because I'm going to go to bed because I'm going to sneak out hunting in the morning. We ran 4 loads out today and I got half a load of some stuff to cut, and that's it, dude. So, I don't really know where to go. The other crew's still pumping hard, so I got everything on my landing cleaned up, about 1 load of pine, 1 load of rails. So we'll send that out, and anytime it can go. I'll try to kill that big mighty buck till then. David Haley, there he is, hiding there. So, I want to leave you guys with a piece of advice. And this is the best advice I can come up with to give you at the time. I thought about this, if someone were to ask me advice and all this, times that we live in right now, this will be it. A lot of people are worried about the election. A lot of people are worried about what's going to happen because of it. Don't worry about it. Because at the end of the day, the ones that truly care about you are not politicians. They are your wives, your husbands, your kids, your sons, your daughters, your brothers, sisters, moms, dads, uncles, your best friends. You're not even your okay friends. And those are the people that truly care for you. Those are the people that look out for you when you're in a rough time and when you're going through things. It's no damn politician. Through all the shitstorm that we've gone through, not one politician has lost his job. Yet I know lots of friends and people that have lost their jobs because of decisions they've made. So just never lose sight of that. Never lose sight of your family and your friends, and always make sure you share with them. Let them know you care about them, you love them. And I think as long as you keep that mindset, and everything will be all right. We'll get our way through it no matter what happens. So, all right, everybody, y'all take care. And as always, don't you ever let that meatloaf